Jessie Logan was full of life. She was 18 years old and ready to graduate from high school, but a foolish mistake changed her world and her family's.
She snapped. It was just too much for an 18-year-old girl to go through.
We met Jessie's mother, Cynthia, last May. Jessie agreed to do a story with us about kids using their cell phones to take nude pictures of themselves. Jessie did it, thinking only her boyfriend would see it. But in the world of technology and kids being cruel, Jessie's private picture was sent to hundreds of cell phones to schools all over the city for everyone to see. We protected her identity, but she was clearly humiliated.
I still get harassed and stuff, and I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that no one else will ever have to go through this again.
But at home, at school, with her friends, the teasing and taunting continued long after our interview. Cynthia calls it torture.
She was called filthy names. Things were thrown at her.
It was so bad, Jessie started skipping school.
I took her car away, and when I dropped her off, somebody would take her out, or she would hide all day in school.
Even though her grades plummeted, Jessie silenced the laughter and graduated with her class at Sycamore High School. Cynthia thought finally that one silly picture was behind them.
Every single place she went, they knew about that picture. They saw the picture. They knew about the picture.
So the teasing continued.
It's abuse. She was abused.
2 months after our interview, Jessie went to a funeral of a teenager who committed suicide. She came home and did the same thing.
And I scanned the room, and her closet doors were open. And I walked over into her room and saw her hanging. Her cell phone was in the middle of the floor.
It started with that cell phone, but Cynthia says it never should have ended this way.
The police department didn't protect her. The school didn't protect her. She had no one.
5 teenagers were involved with sending out Jessie's picture, but none of them were ever charged. Since then, the problem with teens sending nude pictures has gotten so bad, the Montgomery Police Department recently charged one student for forwarding a nude video of a girl.
Almost 8 months later, my daughter is buried in the ground. Are you kidding me? Where were you?
The school resource officer did not want to go on camera, but insists Jessie didn't want charges to be filed for fear she'd be harassed even more. He also says he did take Jessie's case to the prosecutor, but because she was 18, they couldn't charge the other students even if they wanted to. As for Sycamore High School,
why didn't you send out notices to parents? Where were you?
The superintendent says the school didn't take disciplinary action because the picture wasn't taken on school property. She insists that Jessie was offered counseling and they were doing everything they could to help her, and later warned parents about the growing problem with cell phones during a school forum. But Cynthia insists it wasn't enough.
But to have a nude photo being disseminated throughout the school of your child, how would you feel as a parent? Wouldn't you want other parents to know?
As painful as it is, Cynthia wants parents and students to know what happened so it doesn't happen again. Her only child is gone.
And she said, "I love you, Madre." I said, "I love you, baby. And I'll see you soon."
All she has now are the memories.